Welcome back in with King family to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for the Spanish event qualifier. So we're going to be jumping in here. We see Alonso and Carlos Sainz getting their 10% buff for this event. Let's jump in to champions. Oh, we're the only one in this league. All right, all right. So we're going to be getting qualified here. We're using Max Verstappen with Carlos Sainz, who's at level 6 for me. My Alonso is also at level 6, but Verstappen seems to be a little bit stronger than Alonso. So I'm going to be sticking with Verstappen for this one. We might switch out. Yeah, let's switch in Alonso and see how he performs. We're going to give him 2 races, and then we'll switch back in Verstappen for 2 races. And we'll see the difference in performance and qualifying. All right, so let's go into our first race here.
Here we go for our first race of the video. So the beginning of the video, the audio probably be bad as I've realized my mic was turned off, but it's now turned on. And then we see Carlos Sainz and Alonso P10, P11 in qualifying. Alright, so it's going to be interesting to see where Verstappen and Sainz is going to be qualifying compared to Alonso and Sainz. As you know, it's the qualifying round. We're not going to be using any boosts as we're saving boosts for the new season. So we'll have a good amount of boost to give us a little bit of push when the new season starts around May, somewhere around there. Our team orders. Come on, Sainz. Oh, man. So Sainz team orders Alonso. We didn't want Alonso to lose back that position to Hamilton. Come on. Glitched in front of Perez. Cut down there, cut down there. Alright, we're going to slow them down now. Alright. Looking good. We want to do the maximum of 3 laps with Carlos Sainz. So we're going to cut him up to regular driving around here. See if he can hold off Perez. No, he cannot. Inside line, back on Perez, and then take back that position. There we go. As we let our Alonso continue to drive, who he wants to go for the maximum of 4 laps. Alright. So since Alonso is kind of in the back there, we're going to cut him up to regular driving and let him drive from there as we defend our position to Perez from Carlos Sainz here. Let's give some boost to boost down the straight. Don't want to waste too much boost here as we might possibly jump for a 2-stop strategy with Sainz instead of going for the 1-stop. Down the inside he goes, picking up Leclerc as Lewis Hamilton went off the track, so we got that position nice and easy. We could come back to hard tires and go to finish, could come back to mediums and go to finish. Yeah, we're going to come back to mediums and do 4 laps with our Sainz, so we're going to boost him in from there. And then we're going to continue with Alonso for another lap. Then we'll come back to soft tires with Alonso and go to finish with him there. Alright. So we want to boost Alonso from around here. Or we could come back to mediums with Alonso, which would be a lot easier to boost to finish than the softs. Alright, we want to get Alonso in front. Nice. Then we're going to cut down our Sainz to regular driving so he doesn't team order Alonso. And then we're going to kind of cut our Alonso down. We got to keep him on regular driving as well so he doesn't get team ordered by Sainz. And then we'll boost him back up. See if we can squeeze in front of Hamilton. Yes, we can. And we're going to go back for some mediums with our Alonso as our Sainz continue to drive. We're going to boost him down the straight here. And see if we can pick up some positions. Alright, there we go. Now switch to the inside of Lewis. Switch to the inside, please. Good inside there, but Lewis defended beautifully. We're going to cut back down our Sainz to regular driving. And then we're going to keep our Alonso on full boost to the finish of the race. Alright. Let me see the tires. Hamilton and hard, so he's going to go to pit now. We have Leclerc on softs behind us. Don't want to lose that position to Leclerc. So we want to be mindful of that. And we're going to boost our Sainz down the straight. So he should go past Hamilton as he goes into pit. And try and create some distance on that Leclerc who wants to pass. All right, we're gonna cut to regular drive-in back again. As we see, our Alonso has made his way up to P7, which is nice. And Sainz is up in P4, holding it down. We're just gonna keep him on regular drive-in for the remainder of this race. He has the tires to go to finish. Let's watch the softs coming in from Leclerc. So once Leclerc is closing out down on us like that, we want to push or Sainz here to try and create a little bit of distance so he holds his position from Leclerc. All right, nice. There we go, looking good. And then we're going to cut him back to regular drive-in. That should take him to finish as we see Alonso moving up to P6. Great drive from him. Whose car is that? Lando Norris and Ricardo running off there on that corner as the two McLarens went off. All right, so 10% tires remaining. Here comes Leclerc trying to squeeze in front. We're not having it, Charles. And we made it to the straight on regular drive-in all the way home to the finish line in P4. And here comes Alonso with a P6 finish. All right, so P4, P6 for that one. Beautiful race there. Let's jump on into the next race and see what we can do in that one. Here we go for our next race. We are on France for this one. I think it was 26% or 20 something percent chance of rain here, but it's a dry qualifiers. P9, P10 again with Alonso and Sainz. This time Alonso qualified in front of Carlos Sainz. Yeah, no, we're not using any boost here, sorry. Let's jump into the race. Alright, so we want to start off with the fast start method. Nice and early, so we're going to give it to Alonso first. Then we're going to give it to Sainz and see if Alonso can switch to the inside. He switched wide, then to the inside. Come on, Sainz, hold your position. Don't drop back. Don't go wide. Alonso went wide there, then switched to the inside. Russell to pick him up. And here comes Sainz. Can we pick up Hamilton? Can we get Hamilton? Alright, so Sainz cut down there. Want him to do 4 laps. There we go, getting Hamilton. Cut that off. And there's a crash. There is a crash. There is a crash. Now the safety car is right on us, and we can't dive into the pits right now. So we'll have to just go away on that safety lap, as there's a crash in lap 1. Alright, so we couldn't pull the trigger to dive in right there. If we had like a little virtual safety lap, then we probably would have pulled the trigger, but right there to pull the trigger there wasn't making any sense at all. Alright, so let's go, as we would have dropped way back in the pack. Way back. When I say way back, I mean way back, because the pack was like right there, jammed up as it was lap 1. Alright, so that wasn't a value for safety car there at all. Alright, so what we'll have to do is now wait for the restart and time the restart, so we boost right at the restart, so we can try and get away and pick up some positions, or maintain positions at least from there. Alright, so let's just wait here for the safety car to go in and for us to get back in action. One thing I want to look at also is if the AIs are going to be boosting at the restart of the safety car. Yes they do. Alright, so that's a good thing to note, that the AIs also boost at the restart of the safety car. Let's see if we can pick up a position. Come on, we lost the position to Bottas there with Sainz on boost. Almost losing out to George Russell as well. Alright, let's cut down there. Boost back up. Alright, so Sainz in a good position to hold. We want to boost, or Alonso. We don't want to lose this position to Hamilton. And Hamilton then got the position. He started to defend a little bit late there, so he gets the position. Alright, now we're gonna go to pit in this next lap. We're gonna stock, so we want to boost and see if we can get past as much as possible. And then we're going to aim for a late pit technique. We might not need to pit with or signs, as I think he could go around for another lap, and it's going to be wet, so we're going to do wet tires with no servicing for Alonso. Yep, wet with no servicing for Alonso. Put it in there. And we're going to go around with signs for another lap. Now, the reason why I did a no servicing stop with Alonso here is because the track is still at 40-something% wetness, and the soft tires are going to be slowed. So I want my Alonso to go and make up some places so we can get a free pit stop in the next lap. Before, if we could pass like everybody before it reaches to 26%, then Alonso will be in a good position here. Alright, it looks like his servicing is not going to be making it, so we're going to have to bring him into pit. Here, we're going to bring him in with servicing for some mediums. His servicing is not going to make it to another lap, so we had to dive him in there, and no stocking. Really nice stop from Alonso for some fresh mediums, and we're back out at signs on some fresh mediums, and both drivers are now going to be boosting to finish from there. All right, Sainz has fuel. I doubt Alonso fuel will be able to boost him to finish, but he should pick up on Alonso, AI Alonso, who will be going back to pit. He should pick up on Carlos Sainz as well, who will be going back to pit. So we're going to cut him to regular driving so he doesn't run out, and then we'll let Sainz, who has a lot of fuel, use that fuel to boost for 3 laps. All right. And try and pick up some of these positions. Sainz, come on, get around Hamilton. He's on mediums. Russell on soft. Softs and mediums will be going back to pit. Only the hard tires will stay out. All right, so we're going to boost Alonso from here because we want him to close that gap and catch up to those softs and mediums who are going to be going to pit here. And oh, the mediums did not go to pit. The softs did. So looks like those mediums on Sainz is going to run out. I expect that medium to run out on Carlos Sainz. Got that up to regular driving. Alonso still stuck on Hamilton here. Alright, so we got Hamilton, did we? Yes, we got him. Verstappen on hards. We should be able to get Verstappen on hards. And Sainz mediums are making it. Look at that. Sainz mediums going to the end. They're making it. He's now out. He's now out. He's now out. And he made it across the line. Alright, let's boost now across the line. And a great race in the end for us here as well. P2, P5. We're going to switch now to Verstappen for Alonso to see how Verstappen would perform in the last 2 races compared to how Alonso have been performing here for us. And that will be the deciding factor in what drivers we will be using for this weekend event. All right. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race. We're on Mexico for this one. Let's see how Verstappen perform with Carlos Sainz here compared to Alonso's performance. And we see P9, P12. So Verstappen out-qualified Sainz there. All right. So we're going to switch to medium and softs as it's Mexico. This looks like a real player as well. As the timer passed 20 seconds, I guess he was trying to put on some boost there. But we're not using any boost. We're saving those until next season. So we're going to go with the fast start method as our defense mechanism. See if we can hold some positions or gain some positions. All right, no position gains for Verstappen here. Pulling away, trying to. Good opening there for our Sainz. Good opening for Sainz. Now we're going to team order. And we're going to keep that going. Let's cut that to regular driving there to hold the rival. cut these off real quick. Defend. Defend Sainz. Push him off. 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 All right. He got the position. He has the boost to do so. Let's see if we can get on the inside of Hamilton with our Verstappen here. Not having it. All right, we're going to cut down our Sainz to conserve so we don't team orders or Verstappen. But we want to give some support there. Looking good. Ooh, rival Verstappen dropped way back to P17. That's not good news for his Verstappen at all. All right, we're going to do 4 laps with our Verstappen, come back to mediums and boost the finish. And then we're going to do 5 laps with Sainz, come back to softs and boost the finish from there. All right, so that's the plan. Great race. Well done, man. Alright, so we're now going to put in our go to pit orders as we see the rival boosting. We're going to defend that position. We're not going to just let him go by us at all. He'll have to boost by us with his Street Shark boost. Boost back up. Or Verstappen here as we're going to go to pit for mediums. I expect him to also go to pit for possibly some mediums, and we're going to boost Sainz by pit here. Hopefully he gets everybody. Yes, he does. As it's 20% per lap, then we're going to kind of slow him down a bit. And there we go. Alt to mediums. The rival came back to softs. Why would you come back to softs there, Mr. Rival? I don't know. I don't know. But we're back on mediums, and our mediums are going to finish. Come on, don't glitch past me, Hamilton. Don't do me dirty like that, Lewis. Alright, let's see. Sainz in the pits. Can he get out before or right behind? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Nice exit from Carlos Sainz as Verstappen now picks up a position. We have to cut down or Sainz because we don't want him to team order or Verstappen until we see Verstappen create some distance on that Russell. Then we could boost back up. Or Sainz, because we don't want to team orders, so we're going to boost around here. See if we can pick up P2, which is AI Verstappen. Can we go all the way on the inside? Yes, we can. Now we could keep that boost on both drivers as Sainz tries to get around George Russell to make up some position. Alright. You see the rival on his Street Shark, Carlos Sainz. You have to be on conserve to do 4 laps, or unless he's going to go back to pit. But we're not going back to pit. We're going all the way to finish. Alright, here comes Verstappen now on to low fuel. Now, where is Carlos Sainz? He still has not passed Hamilton, Russell as yet, I should say. So he's still stuck behind George Russell. And we don't want him to team order or Verstappen, so we're going to cut him up to regular driving from here. Since he's stuck on Russell and he's not attacking Russell. Each time he gets close to Russell, Russell pulls away. Let's see if he can take this last attack and pick off the position of Russell. No, he cannot. Alright, so P4, P7 for our drivers here. Great race. Great race, man. And good luck to you. Alright. Thanks, bro. Alright, so that was a great race there, and we managed to hold for 39 points. And let's jump into our final race. Here we go for our final race of the video. We are on Monza, Italy for this one. Let's see what we could do here. Alright, so P9, P10, Verstappen and Sainz. And we saw Verstappen and Alonso qualifying in P9, P10. So I take it that Alonso and Sainz is equal to Verstappen and Sainz in performance. However, Verstappen gives you a higher team score, while Alonso and Sainz gives you a lower team score. So you should get better matches. Theoretically, you should be getting better matches by running Sainz and Alonso, or I should be getting better matches by running Sainz and Alonso compared to Verstappen and Sainz. So I think I'm going to be running Sainz and Alonso this weekend, unless I see some form of difference or change in their performance. All right, let's cut down more drivers there and there. Boost back up Verstappen so team orders doesn't catch him. Boost back up Sainz so he holds his position. All right, so Perez now on Carlos Sainz. Let's see what tires is Perez on. He's on mediums. Ooh, Sainz trying to squeeze by Russell. Didn't get it just in time because we were looking at the tires of Perez. But all right, we're still good to go. We're going to go 3 laps with Verstappen here. So we kind of want to boost Verstappen here. And we kind of don't want to boost Verstappen here because I want to save my servicing with Verstappen, as I want to do a 3-lap boost session with no servicing for Verstappen. Alright, so I'm saving my servicing bar. I'm going to boost right at the back straight as he goes to pit from right here. And then I'll let Sainz continue to conserve as he's lost the position to Perez. And he's now holding down P10. Let's give him some support. Oh, Bottas glitched in front right as we were thinking of giving Sainz some support. Alright, so we got that pit stop with no servicing, and he should get out really quick. Alright, there we go. We want him to be in front of Sainz. We don't want Sainz to be in front because we want Sainz to go back. Possibly we're going to come back to hards on Sainz and just let him go to finish on regular driving from those hards. But as for Verstappen, we're doing the attack with him, and we want him to pick up these positions. And we're going to boost Sainz in right from about up here. So let's boost our Sainz in from there, as Verstappen now goes by pit and possibly pick up some of those cars who are in the pits. See if he can dive down the inside of Lewis Hamilton. He has the line sorted, but he could not get on the inside of Hamilton there. Alright, so our Sainz back out in P12. And we're going to cut him to regular driving, which is going to be taking him all the way home. Hopefully he can close down the gap and pick up some position as some of those cars go to pit. As where Verstappen is on his next lap of boost. And then we're going to dive him into pit. We could have dived him in there and get back out behind P6. But we're going to go around again. And then we're going to come back to soft switch servicing. And we're going to jump him out from there. Alright, so Sainz looking good, holding P12. We're going to cut him back to regular driving. We don't want to push him too much. Alright, so some cars will be going to pit, so we want to boost our Sainz by pit here. So we're going to boost Sainz from here. Ooh, look at that. Verstappen suffers a breakdown, and we did not see that one at all. I wasn't paying attention as I was paying attention to Sainz, so that's going to slow our pit stop for Verstappen there. And we're going to bring him back out. And we want him to pass Sainz. So we're going to team orders real quick here. Go past Sainz. Alright, and go catch up to all those on mediums. All those on hards who have not pitted there have a huge lead. So we're not going to be able to catch up to them. But we should catch Perez, who will be going to pit here. So we're going to boost our Sainz by pit here so he can catch that Perez and get that position. Then we're going to just cut him back down to regular driving from there. And that should be a P7, P8 finish for us as our Verstappen runs out of fuel. Alright. We did not see the Verstappen servicing bar that it was going down that low, and it was going to cause him to suffer a breakdown there as we were paying attention to Carlos Sainz, and that kind of cost us a little bit of positions with our Verstappen. But I see Verstappen, Sainz and Alonso basically equal to Verstappen and Sainz for me, so I'll be going with Sainz and Alonso for the event here. Alright, so another thing I want to talk to you guys about are the offers in the shop. Currently we see some very cheap offers in the shop. But is it too late in the season for those offers? Am I getting those offers? No, I am not. I'm not getting those offers. And the reason why I'm not getting those offers is because I am saving my bucks for next season. All right, so right now those offers are not going to give me a P1 spot in Champions GP. So I've already come to the conclusion that I'm not going to be getting that P1 in Champions GP. So these current offers are not going to give me that P1 in Champions GP or give me the amount of assets I need to get that P1 in Champions GP. So they are no value for me. Now, saying that, if you see value in these offers, you could definitely get them, but I see no value in them because the season ends in a few months. So I would rather save my bucks for the new season instead of taking these cheap offers at this late in the season. All right, so there you can see if you get 10 crates, it's only 1,365 bucks for 10 crates. Epic. Never seen that ever this season, but it is what it is. So if you see value in it, definitely go for it. If not, save your bucks till next season. I'm saving my bucks and I'm saving boosts for next season. So yeah, early preparation is better preparation. All right. So that's basically going to be it for this one. Use code word store down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. And as I said, store, check out our merch store. Links in the description under channel support. Go check out and cop one of our merch. Show some support to the channel. Appreciate you guys for all your support. Remember to smash that like button if you haven't already done so. And if you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe, turn on post notifications. And that's basically going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Vid Mantis, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways.